Okay, this is going to be my 1 to 2 weeks later. I'm going to say 2 weeks probably in the title, even though 2 weeks is like maybe 2 days away. But anyway, my 2 week review of the Razer Wireless Volume Pod, I believe it's called. There'll be links in the description below if you want to check it out. Now, the thing about this is when I first got it, I I knew I would use it, but I didn't know how much I'd use it. Okay. And I did make a video unboxing and setting it up, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, straight up, that I actually uninstalled Synapses, which, for those of you guys who are familiar with Razer products, you'll be used to Synapses. They're actually, as soon as you connect it via Bluetooth, yeah, that's it, completely wireless. So you don't even have to charge it. It's battery powered. The AAA batteries, I had to remember. Two AAA batteries in the bottom of it, which it comes with, by the way, which was a pleasant surprise. But yeah, now what it does with Synapses installed and without are virtually the same, but a little bit different. With Synapses installed, you'll have the added benefit of being able to basically program what tapping on it does, what the knobs do and stuff. You can program stuff. But you can use it without Synapses like I do. So basically I just connected it to my computer, and what I have it connected on PC, but I'm pretty sure that it works on Mac as well. Don't confirm, don't quote me on that. Read the product description beforehand just to make sure. But I connected it to Bluetooth once, and even when I restart the computer or turn it off, it automatically connects itself. And on a rare occasion it doesn't connect, I just literally tap it because that's one of the buttons, and it automatically registers it and connects. Now, there is, oh yeah, I guess I should explain what it does when you don't use Synapse like I. It turns the volume up and down, plain and simple. Turn turn it right, turn the volume up, turn it left, turn the volume down. And then if you press the button in the middle, because it's it, and it's not a touch button, it's an actual button, so you'll have to press it down. It actually mutes and unmutes by default. So that's the action it does. And it has little stoppers on the bottom, so it actually stays pretty sturdy on whatever you choose to put on the desk. And the benefit of it being powered by Bluetooth is that not only are there no wires, but you can put anywhere that your computer will reach the Bluetooth range, you can just put it there and kind of leave it there and just volume up, volume down. Like I said, if you have Synapses installed, you can program it for other stuff, but for me, I just do that. Now, this button will indicate, it will go off eventually, but it will basically indicate that it's connected at some point. This button will help you pair it for the first time, this button and whatnot. Now, when I first got, like I said, I knew I'd use it, but I was like, I'm just going to use it every now and then. I use it a lot more than I thought I would because, let me explain, okay? Because not only does this work on your computer, I found out, which was just a happy accident, that it works for my headphones as well, meaning that whatever your main device is at the time connected to your computer, it will work with. For the most of the time, it's my main default speakers or my second monitor speakers because my main monitor doesn't have the best speakers in the world. Okay, so yeah. But when I'm creating content, I like to have my wireless headphones as my main thing. So I switch the input to that as my main audio input, output, main audio device. You know what I mean. And this controls my headphones then, which is brilliant, I think. Yeah. Now this feature alone, just being able to turn the volume up and down, I will be honest. Some of you guys are probably like, what? The whole thing just to turn it off or on? And it does seem a bit silly, I'll be honest, until you think about it and use it, okay? It's a lot more convenient than you'd think, especially me personally. I have a 400% keyboard, but if you're one of those people who like an 85% keyboard or even a 50% keyboard, something like this can be beneficial. So I honestly think it is a good device. Okay. It is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a tad on the expensive side. Again, links in the description below. But I do honestly think that it is a good device. It functions very well. That's what it says it will do. I actually don't even have the full capabilities unlocked because I don't have Razer synapses installed. And before you guys ask, it is not RGB. You'd think it was, but it's not RGB as far as I know. Okay. As far as I know, but that's perfectly fine because, yeah, that's perfectly fine. But I digress. Let me know if this is something you guys would ever consider picking up. It's something that's not needed by any means. Like I said, most people would probably scoff at the idea even because you can literally just press volume up and down on your keyboard or add it as like a shortcut to another thing. But this is very handy in my opinion. Okay. And yeah, with that said, let me know your thoughts. What do you buy? Maybe not this one exactly, but what do you consider buying something like this to control your volume for different things? It is Bluetooth. It doesn't have to, in theory, just be synced up to a PC. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, comment section below. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.